상가 걸어보네. 다시 잘해.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us for this Saturday Tara practice. And today we have our guest Lamas visiting, as well as His Eminence Garchen Rinpoche, freshly out of retreat. So leading us today will be Lama Thubten Nima. And we will begin in the yellow prayer book on page 1. All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. I take refuge in the Buddhas until I attain the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until I attain the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path.
Oi sanje judan sojen jonom lo sanje bade dane jasunje dage jim soje ba sonamje dola pensa sanje Drupon.
Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings.
Oi mai nam kada nyambe semje tamje devo don deve jodan dembo jorje dongar dan dongar je jodan tovo jorje dongar me be devo don menda jorje Nyeren jada nidan darve danyom la nebar jorje.
May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness in the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering in the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion.
White Data text, page number 1.
Oi namo sanje je zogung jom de mar Dondro jam je sanje semje doi.
Namo, in the Mother Victress, embodiment of all the Buddhas, Dharma, and Sangha, I and all beings take refuge and resolve to cultivate bodhicitta, the mind of enlightenment. Namo, in the Mother Victress, embodiment of all the Buddhas, Dharma, and Sangha, I and all beings take refuge and resolve to cultivate bodhicitta, the mind of enlightenment.
Om Vambe Ngani Dadi Da Hom Be Ome Soba Vashodai Sarva Dharma Soba Vashodo Voi Rinchen No Da Dorman Da Yanchen Jogyo Nevyo Lenchan Jombor Ngo No Sabola Pinde Dabare Bedange
인지 등동에서
Oi rani pa ma sarve togawa sobje de songko yame jam bandara gyara. Supplication Dente Yom Dente Majar Se Jendonja Gebe Sansa Sena Sanchember De Shoge Yerando Dungur Da Shoge Kun Sancho Jembar Nga So Yeron Tendo Gun De Deshe Donga Gunda Rimi Danyo Yai Dongbe Ngale Ne Yo Wo Mi Shen Puran Jin Gu Zun Di Rinchen Je Jun Pa Wu Pa Nur Wen Chen Wen Ze De Wu Rinchen Che Pe De Wui Dam Ye Wun Che Don Yi Se Yang Je Lan Ye Yuan Ko Lo Ga San Ze Sa Yin Che Jian Yong Pe Pe Gan Ze Xiao Zong Jie Zhou Jin Pe Wu Ngang Ba Ren Jin Jin Jie Da Jing E Jin Jie Wu Wu Ba Ne San Wong Wa Hong To Wei Dam Ye Ka Le Wun Che Pe Wu Mi Ne Ne Gong Wang La Jie Jin Da Nye Me Wang Ko Jie Dam Jie Bege gade samaya ye ho on benzo arga baden bebe debe alogen gende nevede shabda bade Ya je be mo la de de pong pa kan le zhon ze ma dor ma yang lo jiang De Tenzin Wang Rinchen Qiu Do Jun Ko Lu Se Ren Me Che Sam La Ya Sar Zi Ye Yong Se Ma Ye Dar Ye Ko Le Wu Se Ga Sen Man Ten Jiang Jin Ka Zhong Zhi Li Gang Sen Chi Go Ban Cang Wu Ba Sar De Ka Se Wei Wu Jie Le Yi Ce Ba Dop Ji Jiu Om Basma De Ye So 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 Om Ben Za Jin Da 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 Ye So Om Dare Du Re Mama Ayen Jana Panye Puten Guru So Om Dare Du Re Mama Ayen Jana Panye Puten Guru So Om Dare Du Re Mama Ayen Jana Panye Puten Guru So Om Dare Du Re Mama Ayen Jana Panye Puten Guru So Om Dare Du Re Mama Ayen Jana Panye Puten Guru So Om Dare Du Re Mama Ayen Jana Panye Puten Guru So Om Dare Du Re Mama Ayen Jana Panye Puten Guru So Om Dare Du Re Mama Ayen Pinya Peten Goroso, Wom Dore Dore Mama Yanjana Pinya Peten Goroso, Om 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 Dore Pinya Peten Goroso, Om Dore Mama Yanjana 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 Pinya Peten Goroso. Dans les Rinchen de Dormane, Doyong a de Jom den de man ba, par de Lama Kutse Jardin ye, den de Jen Dao Noga, Temper. Dana dobe utam barvete, Jom din de man sin bize jen bai, Char je jen dun so yen jod, Da yong be ba da da Rinchen Ye wo bo ne son wo to we dan le won che wo me ne gom ra jin do ni me ten bo Jarvase, Mese de Pejendina, Zejin Toji Gong Lai Ye, Ariyatar, Benja Samayan Zodi. Sena sawa de kona, jo yong sha se me do pe, mar me zhe jia sha se ro, do yong na nga jar se da, la me pan jur gun sang ge, che ten jiang chen pa chuan che, ong ar ya da re so po re wo ro ar gan pa den pe pe, Debe alogen gende nevede shabdo. Sabaya na mangala punza hoi ra le ye le ten ko yo ye lo ne do so me ji na ye da pu zong da ma zong e po gan da le lang de yom de mon bu ra na mandal punza mengo hoi so ye pu ju so ye me do zhang de ra le ye nie de jian bo de san ji shen la me de per va ye ru guan nan da shen de jie ba yu.
Noble Aryatara and all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas abiding in the 10 directions in the 3 times, I prostrate to you with utter sincerity. I visualize offerings of actual and imaginary flowers, incense, butter lamps, perfume, feasts, music, and so forth. Retinue of Aryatara, please accept them. I confess the 10 non-virtues, the 5 inexpiable transgressions, the afflictive emotions habituated by the mind, and my every misdeed from beginningless time until today. I rejoice in the merit of all virtues accumulated in the 3 times by hearers, solitary realizers, bodhisattvas, ordinary people, and so forth. Please turn the wheel of the Dharma of the greater, lesser, and common vehicles according to the varied thoughts and intellectual capacities of sentient beings. As long as samsara remains, please do not pass into nirvana, but look with compassion upon sentient beings who are sinking in the ocean of suffering. Whatever merit I have amassed is the cause of enlightenment. Thus, before too long, may I become a glorious guide to transient beings.
Soba wa shu do Rinchen o da Dharma der je ba ma ba lo pam jur jen ze
we go to the praises of the 21 Taras, the handout. Om, I prostrate to the noble transcendent liberator. Homage Tara, swift heroic, eyes like lightning instantaneous, sprung from opening stamens of the Lord of three world tear-born lotus. Homage she whose face combines 100 autumn moons at fullest, blazing with light rays resplendent as 1,000 star collection. Homage golden blue on lotus, water-born in hand adorned, giving effort, calm austerities, patience, meditation, her sphere. Homage crown of Tathagatas, action triumph without limit, relied on by conquerors' children, having reached every perfection. Homage filling with tutare, home desire, direction and space, trampling with her feet the 7 worlds, able to bar forth all beings. Homage worshipped by the all-lords, Chakrabamni Brahma Maru, honored by the hosts of spirits, corpse raisers, Gandharvas, Yakshas. Homage with her tread and pate sounds, destroying foes' magic diagrams, her feet pressing left outright in, blazing in a raging fire blaze. Homage to a very dreadful, destroyer of Mara's champions. She with frowning lotus visage, she is slayer of all enemies. Homage at the heart, her fingers adorn her with 3 jewel mudra. Light ray masses all excited, all directions wheels adorn her. Homage she so joyous, radiant, crown emitting garlands of light, mirthful laughing with tutare, subjugating Mara's devas. Homage she able to summon all earth guardians assembly, shaking, frowning with her Hong sign, saving from every misfortune. Homage crown adorned with crescent, moon all ornaments most shining, Amitabha in her hair knot, sending out much light eternal. Homage she mid wreath ablaze like aeon ending fire abiding, right stretched left bent joy surrounds you, troops of enemies destroying. Homage she who strikes the ground with her palm and with her foot beats it, scowling with the letter home, the 7 levels she does conquer. Homage happy, virtuous, peaceful, she whose field is peace nirvana, she endowed with Om and Swaha, destroyer of the great evil. Homage she with joy surrounded, tearing foes' bodies asunder, frees with Om and knowledge mantra, arrangement of the 10 letters. Homage Ture with seed letter, of the shape of syllable Hong, by foot stamping shakes the 3 worlds, Meru, Mandara and Bindya. Homage holding in her hand the hair-marked moon of Deva lake form, with twice spoken Tara and Pate, totally dispelling poison. Homage she whom gods and their kings and the Kinaras do honor, armored in all joyful splendor, she dispels bad dreams and conflicts. Homage she whose 2 eyes bright with radiance of sun and full moon, with twice Hara and Tutare, she dispels severe contagion. Homage full of liberating power by the set of 3 natures, destroys hosts of spirits, yakshas, and raised corpses supreme Ture. These praises with the rude mantra, and prostrations thus are 21.
Ca nye zo de je guan je ge je Mem te ye de Drupon chen Dorje Om dare de dare dore mama yenjana penye peden guru sofa. Om dare de dare dore mama yenjana penye peden guru so. Om dare de dare dore de dare dore mama yenjana penye Sova Om dare de dare dore mama yenjana penye peden guru so. Om dare de dare dore mama yenjana penye peden guru so. Om dare de dare dore mama yenjana penye peden guru so. Om dare de dare dore mama yenjana penye peden guru so. Om dare de dare dore mama yenjana penye peden guru so. Om dare de dare dore mama yenjana penye peden guru so. Om dare de dare dore mama yenjana penye peden guru so. Om dare de dare dore mama yenjana penye peden guru so. Dare de dare peden guru so va. Om dare de dare dore mama yenjana penye peden guru so. Om dare de dare dore mama yenjana penye peden guru so va. Om dare de dare dore mama yenjana penye peden guru so. Om dare de dare dore mama yenjana penye peden guru so. Om dare de dare dore mama yenjana penye peden guru so. Om dare de dare dore mama yenjana penye peden guru so. Om dare de dare dore mama yenjana penye peden guru so. Om dare de dare dore mama yenjana penye peden guru so. Om dare de dare dore mama yenjana penye peden guru so. Om dare de dare dore mama yenjana penye peden guru so. Om dare de dare dore mama yenjana penye peden guru so. Om dare de dare dore mama yenjana penye peden guru so. Om dare de dare dore mama yenjana penye peden guru so. Om dare de dare dore mama yenjana penye peden guru so. Om dare de dare dore mama yenjana penye peden guru so. Om dare de dare dore mama yenjana penye peden guru so. Om dare de dare dore mama yenjana penye peden guru so. Om dare de dare dore mama yenjana penye peden guru so. Om dare de dare dore mama yenjana penye peden guru so. Om dare de dare dore mama yenjana penye peden guru so. Om dare de dare dore peden guru so. Om dare de dare dore mama yenjana penye peden guru so. Om dare de dare dore mama yenjana penye peden guru so. Om dare de dare dore mama yenjana penye peden guru so. Om dare de dare dore mama yenjana penye peden guru so. Om dare de dare dore mama yenjana penye peden guru so. Om dare de dare dore mama yenjana penye peden guru so. Om dare de dare dore mama yenjana penye peden guru so. Om Dare Dare Momo Yenjana Peye Buddha Guru So. Om Dare Dare Momo Yenjana Peye Buddha Guru So.
Bottom of page 41. Exalted Mother Goddess Tara, residing in the unborn empty expanse of Dharma Dhatu, who bestows bliss upon every sentient being, please protect me from all danger. Since Mother sentient beings are unaware that they themselves are the Dharmakaya, their minds are navigated by afflictive emotions as they wander adrift through cyclic existence. Mother Goddess, please protect them. Dharma has not yet arisen from the depths of some beings' hearts. By adhering to mundane words, they are deceived by erroneous philosophies. Authentic Mother Goddess, please protect them. Having seen the nature of mind itself, so difficult to recognize, some still do not habituate it, but remain distracted by negative activities. Mindful Mother Goddess, please protect them. Regardless of what they do, some remain shackled by their habitual pattern of dualistic grasping at the self-arisen mind of non-dual wisdom. Goddess of the mind of non-duality, please protect them. Although they dwell in the absolute truth, some are ignorant of the interdependence of cause and effect, and confused by the meaning of that which should be understood. Omniscient Mother Goddess, please protect them. Certain individual disciples do not yet comprehend that by possessing an innate space-like nature, free of mental concepts, all phenomena are inseparable from space. Perfectly enlightened Mother, please protect them.
Aryatare Samaya Manabalaya Aryatare Dino Didande Dame Bava Sudakayo Me Bava Sobajayo Me Bava Anarado Me Bava Sarvaside Me Payata Savakarma Sutame Zitanshayam Guru Hong Ha Ho Bhagavate Ayatare Mame Ayatare Bhavama Samaya Sadho Om Ayatare Samaya Manabalaya Ayatare Dinoba, Didane Dome Bava, Sudakayo Me Bava, Sobajayo Me Bava, Anarado Me Bava, Sarvaside Me Dayata, Sarvakarma Suzame, Zitam Shiriyam Guru Hong, Ha Ho Bhagavate Ayatare Mame Meza, Ayatare Bhavama Samaya Sato, Om Ayatare Samaya Manabalaya. Ayatare Dinoba, Didande Me Bava, Sudakayo Me Bava, Sobajayo Me Bava, Anarado Me Bava, Sarvaside Me Payata, Sarvakarma Suzame, Zitanshiriyam Guru Hong Ha Ho Bhagavate Ayatara Mame Menza Ayatare Bhavama Samaya Sato Voi Manjayam Se Madhutang Dalo Mambe Wangene Nomba Kanchi Sonzola Meda Tambo Zovari Voin Denetin Sonlin Jeda Korvasi De Yone Jane Mitsida Wansoso Jonale Borzordu Jamse De Movan Jada Lamen chobe ngodam ye Lama laye. Nyendam chepaye gewen donye chendo shoy.
Page 52. Exalted, transcendent Lady of Triumph, compassionate one, may I and all innumerable sentient beings purify the two obscurations and swiftly complete the two accumulations. Thus may we attain complete awakening. Until then, in every lifetime, having obtained the sublime bliss of gods and humans, may the obstacles hindering the attainment of omniscience, interfering spirits, epidemics, illnesses, and so forth, as well as the various causes which lead to premature death, nightmares, evil omens, the 8 fears, and all danger, be quickly pacified and eliminated. May abundant auspiciousness, prosperity, and happiness, both mundane and transcendent, increase and proliferate. May every purpose without exception be accomplished effortlessly and spontaneously. May we persevere in the practice, and may the sacred Dharma flourish. Through continuous practice, may we behold your sublime face. May we realize emptiness, and may precious bodhichitta broaden and expand like the waxing moon. When we are born in the victor's excellent and lovely mandala, from an exquisitely beautiful lotus, may Amitabha, the victorious Buddha of infinite light, give his prophecies again, and thereafter may we gain attainment. In every lifetime, I have thoroughly realized the deity who accomplishes the enlightened activities of all the past, present, and future Buddhas. Bluish-green with a single face and 2 arms, she is the swift subduer. May the auspiciousness of our mother who holds you at Palaflower be present. Queen Mother Tara, may I and others become identical to you with your retinue, lifespan, pure realm, and nobly superior marks of perfection. Through the power of exaltation and supplication of you, let disease, malevolent spirits, poverty, and quarreling be pacified, and let the Dharma and auspiciousness flourish for myself and others wherever we may live. Having discarded physical deformities, you possess the marks of perfection. Having discarded impediments of speech, your voice is the melodic birdsong of the Kalavinka. Having discarded lapses of the mind, you perceive all that should be known. May the auspiciousness of the lady who blazes with glory be present. Om, homage to she who protects from the 8 fears. Homage to she who blazes an auspicious glory. Homage to she who blocks the gate to the lower realms. Homage to she who leads on the path to the higher realms. You are my constant companion. I pray you will eternally protect me with compassion. O Mama of the Buddhas of the 3 times, you lovingly care for all sentient beings like a mother for her child. Through your love for myself and all beings, you purify the 2 obscurations, so we may perfect the 2 accumulations. In every lifetime you pacify disturbances arising from the 8 and 10 fears. Having attained merit, Dharma teachings and wealth proliferate. When I am completely released from the iron shackles of self-grasping, may my altruism be indistinguishable from yours in benefiting all beings. Please fulfill the wishes of those disciples who maintain Samaya.
Okay, the brief Dharma offering to the Dharma protectors.
We'll go to the Soka practice, Dharmapala.
Oi sanje che dan so jin jo non loi jan che ba de don ne jo sun je da ge jin so je be san an jin do la ban sa san jin do bo sho.
Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. May all sentient beings have happiness in the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering in the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all sentient beings have happiness in the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Top of page 3. I appear as the Yidam deity. From the seed syllable at my heart emanate rum, yum, and come. Fire, wind, and water burn, scatter, and wash away the faults and defects of the Torma. Above wind and fire is a hearth of skulls. Above that is a vast and spacious skull filled with the 5 meats and 5 nectars. The 5 meats are marked with Om, Hum, Tum, Hri, and Ah. The 5 nectars with Mum, Lum, Bum, Pum, and Tum. A wind of Hum emerges from the nostrils, blowing, stirring, and lighting the fire, which melts and boils the substances. The defects bubble over, and the pure essence fills the skull to the brim. Above a moon disk lid, Hum, Ah, Om are stacked, one above the other. Light radiates from these and gather nectar, which merges with the syllables. The 3 syllables and moon disk melt into light and dissolve into the nectar. Thus, it transforms into an ocean of wisdom nectar. Light radiates from the seed syllable at my heart, inviting the Lama, Yidam, and Dakinis, the protectors and guardians of the Dharma, wealth gods, guardians of the directions, local spirits, obstructing spirits, karmic creditors, and the 6 classes of beings, who then gather before me like billowing clouds. According to their ranking order, these guests partake of the Torma with light tubes emerging from their Vajra tongues, and thus are pleased and satisfied.
Om Avon Tenzin Tsawa Lama Tang Drupon Dorje Chang La So Walo Menga Tamba Ye Sarnyen Jebe Lama Nam Ye He Ra He Karam Ka He So So Thupsang Chodo Pa Sorwan De So Tuji Song Oma A Huang Ye Da Sa Ju Nan Ju Da Nam Jo La Mi Ji De Be De Ji Du Sang Ji Si Do Ma Na Ma Ya Jo Ma Da De Yo Lo Se Jar We La Ye Do Ram Ja Sa Nyen Ka Ye Da Jen Ko Jiang Tsu So Ye He Ro He Karam Ka He Mun De Ngu De Nam Ni Zar De So Wo Ma Wen Tam Jin Jiang Zon Te Dap Jen Ban Go Sa Ye Sa Ron Sa Zhe Ge Ya Bei Ma Nen Da Yon La Song Gong Bei Zo Din Song Qi Jie Dharma Tam Mo Na Jiang Da Ha Ra Na Yen Jiang Sen Dong Ra Ha La Be Ha Ne Jin Zi Ma So Ju Jiang Ko Jie Dharma Ye He Ra Ye Karan Ka Ye Pa Jie Ne Dun Da Gui Dorje Lo Pung Gu Zi Sen Ju Dang Din Pa Song Yen Da Ge Samdup De Ban Zo Wo Ma A Huang Na Man Tu Sen Dharmapala Ne Jin No Da Po Mo Mong Zi La Ngan Za Ma Tang Re Zi La Jin Ya Yum Jin Ju Jin Dorman Do Yong Jin Ye He Ra Ye Karam Ka Ye Ju Din Long Ju Per Wan Zo Wo Ma Huang La Le Zar Gar Jar Jin Ta So Jiang Jo So Zan Ri Jie Ban Gun Tun Ju Zang E Zo Ju Jin Tun Pe Dorman De Ye He Ra Ye Karam Ka Ye Pa Jie So Lan Tun Jin Zhe Ong A Huang Nam Sa Pa Sum So Jie Yep Da Nyong Man Ne Nam Dang Jie Ba Ye Nen De Da Ge Da Bong Kor Jie Dorman De Ye He Ra Ye Karam Ka Ye Dan De Jie Yen De Ban Zo Ong A Huang Ge Dan Long Din Jong Bu Zo Len Jia Po Long Xiang Kun Da Gan Yin Jie Jien Dorman Ye He Ra Ye Karam Ka Ye Ne Sen Hien Ne Pin Sem Ji Len Xia Sang Hien Bu Long Ko Xiang Kun Da Jian Ko Wan O Ma Huang Ro Ro Sen Jin Ta Ye Zo Jie Jin Dorma Jia Jin De Ye He Ra Ye Karam Ka Ye Ra Ra Dong A Zo Xian Ne Pin De Sang Sen
Ho, please consider me. Ho, please consider me. Ho, please consider me. Glorious Vajra, guardian, great black one, and Heruka, glorious great Bhairava. By nature you are one with Dharmata. In essence you are the same within primordial wisdom, and in character you are equal in unhindered activity. Hero who defeats all unfavorable circumstances, you are the foremost lord of all appearance and existence, and all gods and demons, wrathful local guardian, great leader of activity oppressors, invincible sovereign of radiant splendor. You protect awareness holding yogins as if they were your own children, and you assess the absorption of oath-bound practitioners. You are endowed with the radiance of peace, the splendor of increasing, and the power of magnetizing activity. You are swift in activities of liberating savage foes and hindrances. Your mighty skill in protecting the teachings is sublime. Powerful Lord of the Name, with the name, the one endowed with mighty Vajra wrath, great warrior, god of yogins, please heed me. Please dwell in this holy shrine of enlightened body, speech, and mind of myself, the yogin called Vajra Heruka. Please act to conquer the dread of the four Maras and all obstacles along my path of supreme bliss, whereby I will accomplish the unsurpassed awakening. Please cause me to encounter the Samadhi companion that will guide me on the authentic path. Until I attain awakening, help me to never deviate onto mistaken paths with body, speech, and mind, and cause my mind to turn toward freedom and awakening. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May gods, spirits, and humans be brought under control, and at all times and in every circumstance, may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As you are the glory and protector of all wandering beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities without obstruction and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with wrong views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Ma Ri. By the power of your compassion and previous aspirations, Mother Achi Chokyi Droma, arise from the Dharma sphere, and look upon me from the space of primordial wisdom. Miraculously descend upon this activity mandala. Mother Achi, Lady of Nanam, powerful Dharma Tara, Wisdom Tara, Samaya Tara, magnetizing goddess, flesh-eating Karma Dakini, Noble Lady Tashi Seringma, Mio Lobsangma, Tekar Drosangma, Tingi Shaosangma, and Chopen Dringsangma, protectors of the lineage forefathers, protectors of frightful hermitages, protectors with Samaya who pledge to protect the teachings of the Kagyu lineage. Your luminous wisdom never fades, your compassion never withholds, your blessings are never far, and your power is unobstructed. All of you bless us yogins and our retinues through your enlightened body. Bless us through your enlightened speech. Bless us through your enlightened mind. Bless us through your enlightened qualities. Bless us through your enlightened activities. Act so as to conquer adverse circumstances and the dread of the four maras. Please cause me to encounter the Samadhi companion that will guide me on the true path. Thus, until I attain awakening, help me to never deviate onto mistaken paths with body, speech, and mind, but cause my mind to turn toward freedom and awakening. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May God, spirits, and humans be brought under control, and at all times and in every circumstance, may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As the glory and protector of all wandering beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities without obstruction and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with wrong views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Jaya, Jaya, Siddhi, Siddhi, Pala, Pala.
Dorje no boje, yin do java yang san le jengo, saro dong san sen dong kan ro je, kan ro chok tang yun zi kut jeng, yar ye pen je ma neng da yong tang, zhi zi yong ko po nya zhen tang je, pa jeng gong po ten je zan nga da, na po tong da xia zan bem je zo, ma mo se wa gang zi ne jin, po nya le Abse je do le zi trong kor je, tra hi se re mo na jam jar tang, hara me sen ja chen nam tu se, zam la re nga le zi no je ma, shen jong ya yam sab du ra, ja chen ko nga nu jen yang le pere, tam chen thang la chong po kim nye ya, ji ten kon pe ten pa chong nam la, se ten ta lo ya che chen sek, na ten ko song to yong che le ten, sang wa la dor song kor ten pe, Nye chun do yong a da Rinchen ten, tra hi tse da tra gui nye jo da, ring ma jo do me ra ton me zo, re me da sa Rinchen gong gong, ko ge chang wa san gun jo pa ten, zi ge jen pa ye shen che pe zi, ten song tam jen jam zi cho lan pa ru, so lan cho lan pa la ji je je, to dan ga ngo tam zi nyam cha sha, gan tra so ji je pe sha, da pa da song che le ngan ten zi, ga da ten song ko dan ga za jo, Parda nyen pe da pe sa sam cha, dang wa da se ne pe ge pong, pa che je dang se pe pe dang do, je sa ten nan che gen de pan, je ten song ko che je ren chen che, xe de ten pe so chen cha pan, kyun ko ten se ka cha lang che nam, tam che song ma nye de ze we, nam jo jo wen de len de pan so, san je ten song kan cha wen pan de, gen ten de jo nam jo ze pa, Nye pe da sa cha pe tong pu lan, ko dan lam chu je pa nye lun, gen me lang so te pe lu top nyen, me la yang sen te mo che wat, Navada the Nyembadan, the Yente Yang Ebono Damandaj, Secom Jorveron Zinsam Zijan, Lularen, Deva Konenso, Yelana Barave Tenzin, Summit Deve, Navyang Omban, Chuso Jojo Jojo Jay, Tenan, Tazama Yensedong Jawan, Yalata Yelam Jumbo Sonzo, Sesalam Tranjale, Toden, Jikbata Jangun Sewa Jon, Donna Samde Yendrabat. Dadan Thai Simji Danje Lame Zobe Sanjik Drabat Gajan Porje Mali Shavada and Tenzin Malu Lunjan Draban Jegan Ye Latin Potan Jejan, the Bangwata Zoan Zebai, Somoy Genova Genonja, Dogos. Sato Samaya Manupalaya Benza Sato Tino Titanda Me Bava Sudukayo Me Bava Subajayo Me Bava Anuragdo Me Bava Sarva Sede Me Payatsa Sarva Karma Suja Me Zetangsha Yang Guru Hong Ha Wo Banga Sarva Tatanga Dan Benza Mame Benza Benza Bava Maha Samaya Sato Wai Jom Din De Je Nga Rupa Sipe Kanzala Peyen Jongwa Shaye Chu Jong Soma Nam Je Ta She Yo Om Benza Heraka Samaya Manupala Heraka Dinobata
Go to page 63, Summoning Good Fortune, in the rainfall of benefit and happiness. Watch and pure land of perfect happiness, even the name of sorrows unknown. Amit highest grand long life, regard me kind-heartedly in Potala, pure land of perfect compassion. Even 5 poisons names don't exist. Chenrezig, hold me with love. Grant me the supreme city in lotus light, pure land of Vidyadhara's deathless life. Even misery's names are gone. Lotus born, grant your blessing. Skyfaring rainbow body in manifest joy land of perfect bliss. Even the names For confused hate don't exist. Vajrasattva grant blessing, mirror-like wisdom city, in glory endowed land of perfect splendor. Even names for confused pride don't exist. Ratna Sambhava bestow equanimity, wisdom, in day watch and pure land of great happiness. Even names for confused desire, Ghanamita grace and grant discerning wisdom city, in fulfilled activity, land of perfect Buddha deeds. There's no word for jealousy. Amoga city bestow all accomplishing wisdom, in the augment Dharma sphere, endowed with by perfections. Ignorance does not exist. Vairochana grant Dharma, that to wisdom city, grant vital essences of the five great mothers and long life. In emanated Uddiyana, so Gyal dwells with Dakini, strength and emptiness, mastery, fortune of profound mantra, Guru who's a phenomena, where all lineage yidams dwell. Grant awakening in one life, fortune of Mahamudra, in the sphere of self-display. Dwell yidams of peace and wrath, grant supreme and common powers, city fulfilling all aims. In 24 sacred sight, gather infinite sky dancers, grant ripening, liberating powers. Fortune of secret mantra, in Dharmakaya's expanse, dwell the lineage lords and kin. Grant enlightened acts, increase 2 stages mantra deity, in all taming Chokosphere. Dwell Mahakala and court, grant subjugating city, fortune of enlightened acts. Hum Hri in Vaishravanasa, Bo dwells a wealth god Zambala, who acts kindly for all beings. Master of life, merit, wealth, food, and fortune with your core, won't waver from your heart pledge. Compassionately bring here a long life fortune, bring here fortune of cattle, fortune of swift horses, and wealth of wish-granting livestock, the fortune of fertile sheep, and of herd animals, fortune of goats and those best cattle, wealth of wish-granting cows, bulls, mules to carry heavy loads. All this good fortune bring here, fortune of fine lovely silk, highly priced gold and silver, fertile soil and the 6 grains, precious gems and ornaments, food and drink of every kind, bring them here as good fortune, Brahma's fortune from above. Gods, ghost spirits, wealth midway, Nagas wishing gem below, world's gods and humans' wealth, bring them here as good fortune, the Bagbo's body fortune, Zamboling's holy Dharma, balance shows fortune and wealth, Brahmanyans longevity, beings life, strength, and merit. I have all kings grant their fortune, Indian kings religious might, Chinese kings all reaching force, Persian kings fortune and wealth, the army of Genghis are the courage of Ugarhor. As good fortune bring them here, fortune of the endless sky, fortune of the stable grounds, perfect wealth, food and clothing, radiant splendor, riches, strength, armor, weapons, miracle powers, monks who uphold the scriptures, fortune of brave and strong boy, beautiful and virtuous girls, pure offspring, please all of these, bring them here as good fortune, like sun and moon's eastern rise, eastern long life fortune, come like the swirling southern cloud, southern long life fortune, come like enshrouding mist western, long life fortune, please come here, like a river flows northern, long life fortune, please come here, like rain falling from above, upper long life fortune, come like 6 grains ripening below, lower long life fortune, come, fortune of melodious praise, come like turquoise dragons roar, fortune of heart students line, come like dazzling star garlands, priest and Vajradaki, enabling of fortune pacify, disease, demons, hindrances, southern jewel Dakini, bring resources, food and wealth, expand life, merit, riches, western lotus Dakini, summon power to tame all things, samsara and nirvana. Dakini, bring you for enlightened acts, annihilate, hinders evil, wealth gods with your retinue, bring all the world's fortune, bring auspicious objects here, bring fortunate objects here, always remain at this place, and make these fortunes steadfast, potentize life substances, and at this place protect well, please remain firm, unchanging, grant eternal life city, grant endless treasure city, grant wealth and merit city, grant 2 cities, let them be accomplished spontaneously, Sarva city, alala, Om Ahom. 3 Kayas, Lama, Deities of Longevity, Dakinis of Uddiyana, and Assembly of Wealth Gods, please bestow the 4 empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with a supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajrapati. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power over Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I obtain the essence Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is the spontaneous presence of the 3 Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the Guru's 3 Kayas, which causes the 3 poisons to manifest as the 3 Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the long-life deities of the 5 families, which causes the 5 poisons to manifest as the 5 aspects of primordial wisdom. May I obtain the empowerment of the Dakinis of Uddiyana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is attained. May I obtain the empowerment of White Zambala Yabyum, who effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime cities. May I obtain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I obtain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I obtain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I obtain the empowerment of the great completion. which is the primordial purity of all phenomena of samsara and nirvana. May I obtain the empowerment of the Great Middle Way, which naturally liberates the four extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I obtain the empowerment of the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I obtain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I obtain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I obtain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. Hong Hrui, the Guru who is the three Kayas, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind. This life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve like clouds dissolving in the sky, or water pouring into water, without reference point, into the all-pervasive open space of Ah. Within a state of non-distraction, rest at ease. In the unborn basic space of phenomena, let go of everything. In a state of simplicity, remain free and open. Seal with steadfastness. Samaya, seal, seal. By this virtue of timelessness beyond the three times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering of poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last may they swiftly attain the most excellent master of Master Padmasambhava and Amitabha in the Buddha field, great bliss, and reach the ground of no return. Continue on to the World Peace Prayer. To the unfailing sources of refuge, the three jewels and three roots, and especially Chen Rizig, the protector of the land of snows, to Lobel Tara and Guru Padmasambhava I pray. Please remember your sacred pledge of former times. Please grant blessings that this aspiration be entirely fulfilled. In this dark age of decline, the thoughts and actions of beings are corrupted, and the balance of the outer and inner elements is lost. Through these causes and conditions, humans and animals alike are seized by epidemics and diseases unknown in the past. They are struck by planetary demons, nagas, evil spirits, dark forces, and elemental spirits. Crops are damaged by blight, frost, and hail, and their fighting is dispute. Untimely rains, heat waves, and droughts in the world, fear of earthquakes, fire, adversaries, and natural catastrophes, and in particular, evil hordes that hurt the teachings and so forth, cause harm and violence throughout the world. May these be swiftly pacified and vanquished from their very roots. In the minds of all beings, human and non-human, may precious and supreme bodhicitta arise naturally. And free of harmful thoughts and actions, may the mind of all be filled with love for one another. May the entire world enjoy abundant happiness and wealth. May the Buddha's teachings spread far and endure long. By the truthful power of the three roots, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by whatever virtuous roots there are in samsara and nirvana, and by the power of our highest pure intention, may this aspiration be fulfilled.
Dedication. Whatever
Dedication?
Yeah. Which one? Yeah, you late.
We will do the prayer to Kuntuzangpo on page 40 of our blue prayer book. Ho! Everything, appearance and existence, samsara and nirvana, has a single ground, yet two paths and two fruitions, and magically displays as awareness or unawareness. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may all beings become Buddhas, completely perfected in the abode of the Dharma Dhatu. The ground of all is uncompounded, and the self-arising great expanse beyond expression has neither the name samsara nor nirvana. Realizing just this, you are a Buddha. Not realizing this, you are a being wandering in samsara. I pray that all you beings of the three realms may realize the true meaning of the inexpressible ground. I, Kuntuzangpo, have realized the truth of this ground, free from cause and condition, which is just this self-arising awareness. It is unstained by outer expression and inner thought, affirmation or denial, and is not defiled by the darkness of unmindfulness. Thus this self-manifesting display is free from defects. I, Kuntuzangpo, abide in intrinsic awareness. Even though the three realms were to be destroyed, there is no fear. There is no attachment to the five desirable qualities of sense objects. In self-arising consciousness, free of thoughts, there is neither solid form nor the five poisons. In the unceasing clarity of awareness, singular in essence, yet arises the display of the five wisdoms. From the ripening of these five wisdoms, the five original Buddha families emerge, and through the expanse of their wisdom, the 42 peaceful Buddhas appear. Through the arising power of the five wisdoms, the 60 wrathful Herukas manifest. Thus the ground awareness is never mistaken or wrong. I, Kuntuzangpo, am the original Buddha of all, and through this prayer of mine, may all you beings who wander in the three realms of samsara realize this self-awareness, and may your great wisdom spontaneously increase. My emanations will continuously manifest in billions of unimaginable ways, appearing in forms to help you beings who can be trained. Through my compassionate prayer, may all you beings who wander in the three realms of samsara escape from the 6 life forms. From the beginning, you beings are deluded, because you do not recognize the awareness of the ground. Being thus unmindful of the occurs as delusion, the very state of unawareness and causes of going astray. From this delusive state comes a sudden fainting away, and then a subtle consciousness of wavering fear. From that wavering there arises a separation of self, and the perception of others as enemies. Gradually the tendency of separation strengthens, and from this circle of samsara begins. Then the emotions of the 5 poisons develop. The actions of these emotions are endless. You beings lack awareness because you are unmindful, and this is the basis of your going astray. Through my prayer, may all you beings recognize your intrinsic awareness. Innate unawareness means unmindfulness and distraction. Imputing unawareness means dualistic thoughts towards self and others. Both kinds of unawareness are the basis for the delusion of all beings. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may all you beings wandering in samsara clear away the dark fog of unmindfulness, clear away the clinging thoughts of duality. May you recognize your own intrinsic awareness. Dualistic thoughts create doubt. From subtle attachment to this dualistic turn of mind, dualistic tendencies become stronger and thicker. food, wealth, clothes, home, and friends, the 5 objects of the senses, and your beloved family. All these things cause torment by creating longing and desire. These are all worldly delusions. The activities of grasping and clinging are endless. When the fruition of attachment ripens, you are born as a hungry ghost, tormented by coveting and desiring, miserable, starving, and thirsting. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may all you desirable and lustful beings who have attachment neither reject longing desires nor accept attachment to desires. Let your consciousness relax in its own natural state. Then your awareness will be able to hold its own. May you achieve the wisdom of perfect discernment. When external objects appear, the subtle consciousness of fear will arise. From this fear, the habit of anger becomes stronger and stronger. Finally, hostility comes, causing violence and murder. When the fruition of this anger ripens, you will suffer in hell by boiling and burning. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, you beings of the 6 realms, when strong anger arises for you, neither reject nor accept it. Instead, relax in the natural state and achieve the wisdom of clarity. When your mind becomes full of pride, there will arise thoughts of competition and humiliation. As this pride becomes stronger and stronger, you will experience the suffering of quarrels and abuse. When the fruition of this karma ripens, you will be born in the God realms and experience the suffering of change and falling to the lower rebirths. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may you beings who develop pride let your consciousness relax in the natural state. Then your awareness will be able to hold its own. May you achieve the wisdom of equanimity by increasing the habit of duality by praising yourself and denigrating others. Your competitive mind will lead you to jealousy and fighting, and you will be born in the jealous God realm, where there is much killing and injury. From the result of that killing, you will fall into the hell realm. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, when jealousy and competitive thoughts arise, do not grasp them as enemies. Just relax and ease, when consciousness can hold its own natural state. May you achieve the wisdom of unobstructed action. By being distracted, careless, and unmindful, you beings will become dull, foggy, and forgetful. By being unconscious and lazy, you will increase your ignorance, and the fruition of this ignorance will be to wander helplessly in the animal realm. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may you beings who have fallen into the dark pit of ignorance shine the light of mindfulness, and thereby achieve wisdom free from thought. All you beings of the 3 realms are actually identical to Buddhas, the ground of all. But your misunderstanding of the ground causes you to go astray, so you act without aim. The 6 karmic actions are a delusion, like a dream. I am the primordial Buddha, here to train the 6 kinds of being through all my manifestations. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may all you beings, without exception, attain enlightenment and the state of Dharma Dhatu. Ah-ho! Hereafter, whenever a very powerful yogin, with his or her awareness radiant and free from delusion, recites this very powerful prayer, then all who hear it will achieve enlightenment within 3 lifetimes. During a solar or lunar eclipse, during an earthquake, or when the earth rumbles, at the solstices or the new year, you should visualize Kuntuzangpo, and if you pray loudly so all can hear, the beings of the 3 realms will be gradually liberated from suffering through the prayer of the yogin and finally achieve enlightenment.
Long life prayers.
Long life prayers. Page 22 in the yellow prayer book. English?
English.
For this realm encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefits and happiness. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Chenrezig, may you remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the 3 jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya Lion, supreme are your activities of guiding others with your perfect deeds. May you, the precious Guru who accomplishes everything, spontaneously live long. Holder of the teachings of Lord Drupon, great Lord of the 3 jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion and the holy Dharma's peace and light, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. The one known in the noble land of Aryadeva, emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Chidingpa, the heart son of Jigten Gompo, May the life of the glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 aeons. Page 28. May the teachings of the great Drigungpa Ratnashri, Master of Interdependence, Omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all knowable things, be upheld until the end of cyclic existence, through study, practice, hearing, contemplation, and meditation. Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 wheel-turning kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate aeon. Your love is boundless like space. I supplicate to the Bodhisattva Chenrezig.
Thank you. Happy Christmas.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. And we hope that you will join us bright and early Monday morning at 6 a.m. for our winter teachings. Stay safe and be well.